Well, more now on our top story. Wildfires have scorched parts of Los Angeles, and firefighters are struggling to control the flames. CTV's Scott Hurst joins us live with the latest on the situation. What are you learning this morning?
Jamie, the images coming out of Southern California are quite devastating. It is very early in the morning out on the West Coast, but crews have been working around the clock to do whatever they can to get a handle on some of these flames. There are multiple fires burning out of control in and around Los Angeles, and at this time, some of them are still 0% contained. A state of emergency remains in effect for the city of Los Angeles and county as well. Multiple fires continue to burn in the area. The flames are being fanned by whipping winds at times, topping 160 kilometers an hour, combined with incredibly dry conditions, allowing the flames to grow quickly. At this time, we know at least 5 people have been killed. Thousands of homes and buildings destroyed. However, according to the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, both those numbers expected to swell over the days ahead. More than 130,000 people have been forced from their homes. As we've seen, entire communities have been razed to the ground from the fires, and hundreds of thousands remain without power, and many schools, of course, across the region have been canceled. And we're hearing that some of the evacuation efforts have been complicated by snarled traffic as so many people try to get out of these neighborhoods. These are densely populated neighborhoods. And also, what is making the firefight even more difficult, Jamie, is that some of these communities, they're dealing with quite treacherous terrain as well. So the firefighters not only, Jamie, have to deal with the high winds and the dry conditions, allowing the fire to spread quickly, but some of these communities are in treacherous terrain as well and densely populated. So a lot of people, a lot of property to protect, but also the terrain that they have to work in is incredibly difficult to work in as well. And so that is why this firefight remains quite intense at this time as these fires continue to grow in and around Los Angeles with the state of emergency remaining in effect.
Yeah, and there's not many routes specifically in and out of Pacific Palisades. Let's talk about what Canada's do to help out down south.
Jamie, we do know at this time that Quebec and BC have crews on the ground, and that includes water bombers and helicopters. We're also hearing from other provincial leaders as well, including Ontario Premier Doug Ford and Alberta Premier Danielle Smith, saying both of those provinces are preparing to send additional manpower and resources too. Also, the federal government weighing in. We're hearing from Minister of Emergency Preparedness Harjit Sajjan, as well as the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly, saying that they're all in touch with their counterparts south of the border, ready to provide additional resources whenever and wherever it is necessary. Jamie, of course, we've seen many times before when it comes to significant natural disasters that there is quite a long history of sharing emergency personnel.
That's CTV's Scott Hurst. We appreciate the update. We'll check in a bit.
Thanks, Jamie.